An intense clash between a sheriff and a police officer from a department in the same county.
Hey, don't touch me! Hey, don't touch me! You listen! Don't touch me! Shut the you mother.
Exclusive body camera footage reveals what led to the conflict and lead to felony charges for the sheriff.
You do understand this is all on camera?
When systems fail, people pay the price. We trace the damage, expose the truth, and fight to fix it. This is Uncovered by Atlanta News First Investigates.
Tensions between a sheriff and a police department boiled over. It happened when first responders were trying to help a deputy who'd just been shot.
Atlanta News First Investigates obtained the exclusive body camera video.
I got a deputy down in the road.
Hang on, buddy, we're coming.
A Hiawassee officer races outside the city to help a deputy shot in rural Towns County.
Where you at? Where you hit? Where you hit?
Deputy Austin Bradburn is still holding his gun.
Which way did you go? Hey, we've got you. Which way did
Austin, we got you. We got you.
Straight down.
Straight.
Hiawassee officer Jose Carvajal, a combat veteran, directs deputies to stop the bleeding.
Where you hit? All right, we found it. Leg hit. Go ahead and put that tourniquet on. All right. He's been hit in the left leg.
In the dark, Officer Carvajal ends up picking up the deputy's gun instead of his own.
When the gurney showed up, we started to pick him up. I stepped on the gun. Somebody said there's guns down here, so I reached down thinking it was mine. Put it in my holster. Finished putting him on the gurney. Realized that it wasn't mine. Grabbed my gun, took his out of my holster, put it into his holster.
Hey, got his gun?
Yeah, that's his gun. It's in there.
You take it. Wait. Get the gun out.
Took it out of his holster, stuck it in my waistband because I had already touched it, I already messed with it, I already kicked it. It was better for me just to leave it there until GBI showed up and relieved me of it.
Then Kenneth Henderson showed up.
Sheriff, we're just coordinating the scene so that nothing else gets touched and nothing else happens.
Listen to me. Move back out of the way.
Roger that.
He's the Towns County Sheriff.
You got that gun.
I do. It's right here.
Never.
We moved it out of the way.
I don't care why you moved it, bud.
We moved it out of the way.
Get
I'm not touching it again until GBI shows up. Unless you want to grab it, you can grab it.
No, I ain't grabbing it.
I'm not touching it anymore.
You should know better than that, buddy.
Really?
Are you not trained better than that? Let me get a pair of gloves.
Get away from me.
Hey, don't tell me to get away.
No, get it. Hey,
You
don't
get
touch
that.
me. Hey,
Listen
don't
to me.
touch me.
You listen.
Don't touch me.
Shut up. You
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're the one.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You stupid son of a.
Sheriff.
Why did you pull a gun out for? You stupid. No. Son of a.
Sheriff, stop.
What are you doing, Sheriff?
Please.
Get somebody get a gloves on and get that weapon out with a
Put
set
your
of
hands
gloves
on
on.
somebody.
Somebody get the gloves and get
Sheriff.
this gun from
What are you,
this.
Sheriff?
The sheriff's own deputies had to hold him back.
Holy shit, we got a deputy shot. We're arguing out here.
You listen.
Don't touch me.
Shut up. You want to
What are you doing?
Right down there.
You do understand this is all on camera.
son of a.
Sheriff.
You're the one that's going crazy.
We got a shot deputy, Sheriff.
Yes, we do.
This is not the time or place.
We'll get this taken care of, okay?
We'll deal with this on the back end.
Told him to give me the gun.
The sheriff had said he wanted the city officer to lay the deputy's gun back in the crime scene before the Georgia Bureau of Investigation arrived.
No, I'm going to stay right
You
here,
better
Sheriff.
listen to me.
Don't touch me
better-
again.
Oh, I will touch you.
Don't touch me.
You want arrested?
Go ahead.
All right, you're going to get arrested.
Go ahead,
Turn
Sheriff.
around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
You're going to jail.
Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and put this camera on.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead and get it on.
Go ahead. Have somebody go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and have somebody arrest
Okay,
me, Sheriff.
yeah, you're arrested. I arrested you.
All right, come on.
Turn
let's go.
around and put your
All right, come
hands
on.
up here.
Come on.
Get this gun off this maniac.
Come on.
I'll hang it back up.
305 Towns. Just to let you know, 101 is placing me under arrest.
Yes, 101's placing you under arrest.
Here, let me
for
go
being
ahead
out
and-
here
let me go ahead and
picking a
take this
gun
stuff
up
off.
on a
Here, let me
crime
go ahead and-
scene.
Okay.
101 is placing me under arrest.
What? 305 just got placed under arrest.
And when I told him we needed to get that gun out, he didn't need it. He said, I'm not giving it to you.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Hey,
Yes, you did.
body camera, Sheriff. Go ahead. Come on. Hurry up. Put the cuffs on me. No, I didn't say that.
That's exactly what.
What's nice is that it's all on body camera. It's all on body camera.
I don't care if it's on body camera, buddy.
And that was on my camera. I can't.
That's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous goddamn I've ever seen in my life.
Some deputies walked away, others stood in disbelief.
That's what we're more concerned about, not the shot deputy.
And that right there just shows.
Yeah. That's insane.
The type of man, the type of leader. And Jose said, I'm not going to do anything with the gun until the GBI gets here.
Right.
And then the sheriff come after him and
Yeah.
put his hands on him. Y'all seen the sheriff put his hands on Jose first, didn't you?
That's what I saw.
That's what I saw. I'm not lying.
No.
When the GBI talks, it's what it's going to be. This is so wrong.
I don't even know if that's the word.
This is immoral, unethical.
That's close for.
They're talking about their boss.
He's more concerned with the city of Hiawassee than the guy shot deputy. This isn't the first, this isn't the second time, this isn't the third time. He's more concerned with that department than he is about our own safety. That's the leader I've ever seen in my life.
Inside the city or out here?
Just right here.
Okay.
Go pull the video at Valero. You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charges
do it.
Your ignorance.
Do it, Ode.
Go for
it.
In 2022, the sheriff interrupted a different Hiawassee police officer during a traffic stop, arguing that the officer was just outside the city limits.
Shut your mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
Talk to you,
Do
boy.
it.
You a boy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Everybody.
Thank you.
That same year, a deputy secretly recorded the sheriff, who was angry at deputies for having lunch with city police officers.
Let me ask you, are you going to hang out all the time with my enemies?
All I'm getting from this is you don't want us to eat with Hiawassee PD.
But I don't want my people sitting with my damned enemies and being buddy-buddy with my damned enemies.
How are you, sir?
Sheriff Henderson came out of his office when Atlanta News First Investigates was recording video in the parking lot.
We've got the video of the officer, the Hiawassee officer, you ordering him getting arrested at the shooting scene. And so we'd like to do an interview with you about that.
And I can't do that, and I'll tell you why. Because this is an open investigation, and anything that's done at this point has to be through the GBI. The rumor all over is, oh, the sheriff's going to jail next week. Sheriff's this, sheriff's that.
It's the relationship between the sheriff's office and city police department.
Yeah, and as far as I know, we have a good relationship, working relationship. I don't know of any problems.
Back on the shooting scene, Officer Carvajal spent more than 20 minutes handcuffed in the back of a sheriff's patrol car.
I'd get him on camera and say, Jose, be his best friend. Turn your camera on and let him make a statement as to what he did. Let him talk all that. It'll help the sheriff on the backside with PI. Let Jose on our camera say, I picked the gun up. You know, let him admit that he picked the gun up from the crime scene.
Officer Carvajal was released without charges and told to leave the scene.
Am I clear, guys? Yeah, you got room.
The wounded deputy, Austin Bradburn, made a full recovery. He was later fired by the sheriff's office and arrested for making false statements to the GBI. The district attorney told ANF Investigates Deputy Bradburn shot himself twice in the leg with his own gun. A North Georgia sheriff indicted. It comes as a direct result of an Atlanta News First investigation into his alleged misconduct.
A sheriff indicted by a grand jury in the county he swore an oath to protect.
The indictments handed up days after our investigation uncovered body camera footage showing a physical confrontation between the sheriff and a Hiawassee police officer.
Hey, don't tell me to get away.
No, get it. Hey, don't touch me.
Hey, don't touch me. You listen.
Don't touch me.
Shut the You arrested, motherfucker.
That altercation unfolded at the scene where a deputy had been shot. It turns out the district attorney claims the deputy shot himself. But when first responders were trying to help the injured deputy, there was some confusion over the deputy's gun and why the Hiawassee police officer, Jose Carvajal, picked it up. He thought it was his own gun, then decided to secure it until the GBI arrived. Sheriff Henderson did not listen to that explanation and instead engaged in a physical confrontation with Carvajal, then ordered his deputies to arrest the Hiawassee officer. Carvajal was placed in handcuffs in a patrol car and kept there for more than 20 minutes before being released without charges.
Sheriff Kenneth Henderson is now indicted on 7 counts, including felonies in violation of oath of office.
Our cameras were rolling when the chief judge of Towns County read out the 7-count indictment.
An indictment was returned in the case of the state of Georgia versus Kenneth Henderson. There's a true bill of 7 counts. Count 1, violation of an oath by a public officer. Count 2, false imprisonment under color of law. Count 3, violation of oath by public officer. Count 4, false imprisonment. Count 5, violation of oath by public officer. Count 6, simple battery on a police officer. Count 7, simple battery.
As the judge was reading out those charges, Officer Jose Carvajal, the officer who was involved with that physical confrontation with the now suspended sheriff, was there to listen to each and every one of those indictments.
The sheriff was not taken into custody as those indictments were read or immediately after.
But Atlanta News First Investigates was there the next day when Henderson was booked into the jail he once ran.
As sheriff, Ken Henderson sent many defendants to this very courtroom. Now he's one of them.
Count 1, violation of an oath by a public officer. Count 2, false imprisonment under color of law.
In all, the suspended sheriff was indicted on 7 counts related to the physical confrontation with a Hiawassee officer who had responded outside his jurisdiction to help a wounded deputy last December.
Which way did you go? Hey, we've got you.
Officer Jose Carvajal said he accidentally picked up the wounded deputy's gun, thinking it was his own, which led the sheriff to confront the officer.
We moved it out of the way.
Get
I'm not touching it again until GBI shows up. Unless you want to grab it, you can grab it.
No, I ain't grabbing
I'm not. Hey, don't touch it. Hey, don't touch me.
You listen.
Don't touch me.
Shut the You arrested, mother.
What are you doing?
You're the one.
What are you doing?
The sheriff personally arrested Carvajal.
You're arrested. I arrested you.
All right.
Those 2 acts caught on body cam form the basis of the indictments against the sheriff. And the unreleased video uncovered by Atlanta News First Investigates led Georgia's governor to suspend the sheriff.
Bench warrant, and he turns himself into the Towns County Sheriff's Office by 10 a.m. this morning.
Minutes later, Ken Henderson walked through the jail gate he once controlled. Inside, he posed for booking photos and had his fingerprints taken, spotting our camera as he waited to be released on his own recognizance. Inmate number 7060 was released in a matter of minutes. Henderson, now an accused criminal defendant, walked to a personal car parked in the space reserved for the Towns County Sheriff. Atlanta News First Investigates cares about the community and issues impacting you. Scan the code on your screen to share a story you think we should investigate. If it's one we can help with, we'll reach out to you. A suspended Georgia sheriff is free tonight but facing 7 charges. Atlanta News First Investigates uncovered the body camera footage in this case, and we were there as he posed for his mugshot.
A Georgia sheriff who was suspended by Governor Kemp following an A&F investigation was booked into his own jail. Kenneth Henderson was indicted on 7 counts related to his arrest of a Hiawassee police officer at the scene of a deputy shooting. Brendan, incredible reporting. This story really took off. There's so much that's happened since. Can you give us some updates? The sheriff has been suspended, but there is a new acting sheriff in place.
Yeah, in fact, Governor Kemp extended that suspension since we did the story to go all the way through this criminal trial, the criminal process. At the time we're talking about this, Sheriff, now former Sheriff Kenneth Henderson, suspended sheriff, is awaiting trial on those 7 counts. The wheels of justice turn slowly. This could take up to a year to get through the courts. In the meantime, there is that interim sheriff who has been named and is serving, and it's led to an improvement in the relationship between the sheriff's office and the Hiawassee Police Department. They're not only cordial with each other, they're actually responding to the same incidents together. And the acting sheriff has gone so far as to deputize the Hiawassee police officers so they have jurisdiction throughout the county and can be relied upon sort of as a force multiplier. And they're even holding events together, doing community service events and other promotional events together. The relationship has turned completely around.
What's so profound to me in all of this is that body camera footage, and you hear the mention of the body camera being on and recording multiple times in this story. I would imagine this footage played a huge role in the indictment.
Well, it's important to point out that the investigators had this body camera footage from day one, all the way back in December of 2024. We didn't have the footage because it's still not public record, because whenever there's an open criminal case, the body camera footage does not have to be released. And in most cases, law enforcement agencies will not release it when it's under investigation or part of an investigation. This was part of 2 criminal investigations, one into the deputy who is accused of shooting himself and one into the now suspended sheriff. And in those intervening months, 8-9 months, nobody knew about this other than rumor. We got multiple tips from people in Towns County saying, you've got to get this body camera footage. And I kept reiterating, without this body camera footage, we can't do the story. We can't report rumor. We wouldn't. But then finally, we got sources to give us body cameras, not only from the sheriff's office, but also from the police department. So we had 4 body cameras, 3 deputies from the Towns County Sheriff's Office and 1 from the Hiawassee Police Department. And we were able to sync those body cameras up. So sometimes the best audio from a deputy or an officer is going to be the body camera right under their mouth, but the best video of them saying it is going to be the other body camera. So when you sync those up, the audio from one and the video from the other, you get a much clearer picture. And of course, a link to our story was what was sent to the governor, which led to him calling for an investigation after the Sheriff's Association asked him to, and then that less than 30 days later, suspending the sheriff based on that investigation.
Wow. As an audience member watching this story, I have that unique perspective because it's coupled with me being your colleague. And so on the one hand, as an audience member, I'm like, it seemed like this reporting moved really fast. He did this story, then came the indictment, but set the timeline here for the broader audience here. It didn't go as fast. It took some time. In fact, it probably moved a little faster once you were involved.
Well, yeah, the Onoda District Attorney, that's the circuit, the 4-county circuit that includes Towns County, the Onoda DA actually asked for a special prosecutor very early on. He told me in writing and over the telephone that he had asked for a special prosecutor after asking the GBI to specifically also investigate Sheriff Henderson at the time for his actions that night. The special prosecutor has to be appointed by the Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Georgia. I had contacted PAC Georgia, as it's called, and said, hey, when are you guys appointing this special prosecutor? They said it hasn't happened yet. I stayed on them, asking them again and again, still not appointed, still not appointed. We did the story on a Thursday. The Sheriff's Association sent a letter with a link to our story to the governor that Friday, the very next day. And then the next Monday, the Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Georgia appointed a special prosecutor, which then led to the grand jury, which then led to the indictments. It's rare that we can say things happened because of our reporting. It's usually we can say after our reporting. So it's sort of, correlation, not causality. In this case, we can say that the wheels started moving a lot more quickly because a link to our story was actually in the letter to the governor. And the Sheriff's Association said in its letter they were unaware of this incident prior to our reporting.
This story took off like wildfire. Explain some of the community reaction you saw, people reaching out to you after you were able to highlight what was going on in this town.
This sheriff was incredibly popular. He was elected by something like 72% of the vote in his re-election. And so people were very happy with how he had gone after the drug problem in Towns County. He remains very popular in the county today. You're not going to change those minds, but there are others who had been very vocal against the sheriff because of previous incidents, some of which we had outlined in our story. Those people were happy to see him, obviously removed from office, at least suspended. And so you're going to get those two camps. I don't think that's changed. But to see the sheriff, or now suspended sheriff, booked into his own jail, we have the surveillance camera footage showing him, unlike most inmates, able to walk right into the sally port, shaking hands with the deputies, patting them on the back, able to move freely throughout the jail while he's being booked, and actually keeping his cell phone and talking on that cell phone during the booking process. Very unusual to see, but again, it was his jail until hours before that.
Such compelling work. Thanks so much, Brendan.
You can listen to all of our extended conversations on these stories right now on our podcast, Behind the Investigation. Just search Atlanta News First on your favorite podcast platform. You're watching Uncovered by Atlanta News First Investigates, a weekly hour-long investigative show with new episodes launching every Sunday at 7.